Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this latest episode of Fresh Review Friday. So sit back, relax, grab your cigar, maybe a drink, and enjoy. Hey guys, what's up? Kyle here, and the opening of this video is going to be a bit unconventional. And basically it's going to completely shoot past any and all of the usual type of intro stuff, because I did a video last week at my dad's pad. It was going to be another one of our collaborations. You guys have given such a great response to when I hang out with my dad, and so we're going to make that as regular of a thing as possible. And we decided to do our first cigar review together. And you may have seen on the Instagram that I posted about a cigar that I had come across on Instagram by these two brothers, well, two sets of brothers, and they created their own cigar called the Brothers Maduro, and it is rolled by GTO Cigars. And so, giving you all that kind of background info and whatnot, I purchased some of their cigars and they shipped them to me, and so I was super excited to try them. My dad and I tried it together for the first time, and we absolutely loved it. I won't give any spoilers other than that. The problem is that the first segment of video we shot, the first third of the cigar that we smoked down, had absolutely zero audio. For some reason, this mic right here, as good of a mic as it is, decided not to pick us up for that first segment. So unfortunately, you guys will miss out on that. I'm bummed about it as well, but I thought I'd do a little bit of an explanation as to why you're only going from the second third forward. So probably a little too lengthy explanation, but as you know, I'm long-winded, so I will leave it at that. I really hope you guys still enjoy what we were able to salvage of that review. The first third was pretty fantastic. We both enjoyed it. Very delicious chocolatey notes with a little bit of spice and stuff like that. Please ignore the sirens. But the first third was very enjoyable, and overall we enjoyed the cigar. Well, now you guys are going to get to hear the rest of that review. Sorry for the delay in putting the video out, not getting a video out last week. I know you guys don't really mind all that much, but I like to try and make sure I put out a video a week at the very least. So, but now you guys get to enjoy the rest of the commentary and some hilarity that ensues, as is usually the norm with me and my dad. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and enjoy the last two-thirds of the review of the Brothers Maduro. So thanks for joining me, guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. See ya. Okie dokie, guys. Well, we just smoked down the first third, actually rather quick.
Yeah, a little loosely wrapped, but not too loose.
No, definitely not.
Silky smooth draw.
Very
great
smooth.
smoke.
The smoke output is fantastic, and I'm huge on that, and so it shouldn't, be that big of a surprise, and my dad is too.
Like father, like son.
I learned from the best. So it is got really great flavor, pretty consistent in terms of like kind of this chocolatey notes, a little bit woody and nutty and all that good stuff.
Especially the middle third.
Mm-hmm.
A little more chocolatey, a little more woody.
But through the retrohale, I got a little bit more of a kind of a peppery note, not much. But then again, when you're blowing it through your nose, you're getting stuff that you wouldn't normally get just by regular exhaling.
I am getting a peppery finish just on the tip of my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
But not too peppery, because I'm not a peppery fan. Just know that about me. I'm not saying peppery is bad. But we all like what we like.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of folks out there like flavored cigars. And I like I said in the previous show, that was my gateway cigar, was an acid blondie.
Yep.
And it kind of got me into smoking and enjoying it.
Yep.
You got to like what you're smoking. And so
absolutely,
a lot of people can't live without a peppery cigar. That's just their go-to.
I like a good strong peppery cigar every now and then, but it's not like something like, ooh, I gotta have that. I'm just like, I like it smooth. Sometimes I like it when it's a really complex smoke, which I wouldn't say this is complex. It's got some nice consistency.
But it's rich.
It is very rich. It might transition towards the middle. I have no idea. We'll know when we get there. So let's go ahead and continue on into that next third, and we'll see what we see.
Good idea.
Okie dokie, guys. Well, we're pretty much down to the middle, about to the band, so finishing up that second third.
Yeah, I had to press pause, my friends, because I was like a kid on Christmas Day. Couldn't
right.
wait to take my next puff, and I was nearly down to the label, and Kyle said, "Hey, Dad, Wait for me. Which is another funny story that we can...
Dad, wait.
Wait for me. No disrespect to anybody out there.
Yes.
It's just a prank we used to pull on his mother back in the day.
Yeah, we won't go into that. But
another time.
Suffice it to say, you're enjoying the cigar.
Indeed. Yeah. So. It's just... I wouldn't go quite as far as silky smooth, but very smooth.
Very smooth.
Very enjoyable. Rich smoke the whole time. It's been just... in fact, I'm inhaling some of Kyle's smoke, and I'm getting some notes that I didn't get smoking it myself. I mean, this is just a great cigar without even taking the price into consideration. If I told you it was a $15 cigar, I don't think you'd doubt me.
No, definitely not.
If I told you it was a $25 cigar, I don't think you'd doubt me. I mean, it's
a
great cigar.
Excellent cigar.
Well done, Alabama.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet home, Alabama. That's where my granddaddy died. True story.
Yes. So it's very well constructed. Like you said, it's rolled a little loosely, but not in a way where it's like squishy or has too much give to it. It's actually well done.
The middle third got a little hot from my fingers, but that subsided, and now we're getting down to the last third, and my fingers are right below the label, and I don't feel any real heat at all. Definitely no heat when I take a draw. It's still really smooth, very enjoyable.
You know, kind of quoting our sponsor, our good friend Luis Cuevas over at Casa Cuevas Cigars, he said one way you can kind of test the quality of a cigar is if you put your fingers just below the burn line, and if you don't feel too much heat and it doesn't burn you, you can tell that cigar is actually very well made, very well constructed and blended. And I'm putting my fingers like right here. I can feel a little bit of heat, but it's not burning me. It doesn't, none of that. So very well done.
Yeah, which like I said, I did feel toward the middle third when we got started, but that subsided, and to Kyle's point, yep, I can hold that thing right there. I mean, you can see how close I am to the end of that cigar, and it's not uncomfortable at all.
Mm-hmm. So, very tasty.
Kind of feels like a hug on a cold winter's day.
Nice warm hug, very comforting, very soothing, and it's I'm enjoying this a lot. So I'm very grateful to my friends for having these cigars shipped to me so fast. It only took a couple of days to get from Alabama to here. So
Kyle, if we were going to get these, who would we go to?
You would have to go through the Two Brothers Instagram. So it's _brothers_cigars at Instagram. And you just send them a direct message, and they'll give you a price for the cigars, which I only paid $9 a stick, and so it's very affordable, very well priced, and you are getting more than your money's worth with the quality for that. So it's a very enjoyable cigar. So if you want to talk to them, you can get it through them. They're made by GTO Cigars. Again, my buddy Dr. Oscar Rodriguez, very great guy, really funny guy. I had a great conversation with him, and his company is the one who rolls these and all that stuff. So could probably go through him as well.
Well, not to be an appropriate audience, but I am going to go naked at this point.
No, Dad, you're embarrassing me. Stop it.
Why stop now, son?
He hasn't stopped all my life, so yeah, fair point. Well played.
I'm just trying to prepare my children for life. That's all.
You gave me a complex.
No malice aforethought. Just
no.
What I call good old-fashioned parenting.
Yes, pretty much. So, which I'm working on that right now. So, and it seems to be going okay.
It's all on the job training, as my dad used to say.
Pretty much. So, all right, we're gonna try. No doubt, we're gonna smoke this down to the nub. It shouldn't be very hard at all because this is a delicious smoke. But yeah, we're gonna keep smoking this down, and no doubt enjoying every second. We'll give you our final thoughts after this next third when we're all wrapped up. So
if I'm crying when we come back, don't be surprised, folks. It's that good.
Sounds good.
That's why I've got my dark glasses on still.
Exactly. He doesn't want you to see him tear up and get emotional, because it happens sometimes.
It does.
All right, we'll see you guys then.
Hold on, mates. It's time for an Aussie update.
Oh God.
Sorry, son. Let's veer away from the update and give you more of an education. I like to tell stories. The other day, on poolside, I got my new bathers, Tommy Bahamas. Quite nice, if I do say so myself. At any rate, this Boga. More of a pilligan, really. You Yanks might call him a redneck. Walks up in a pair of budgie smugglers, starting here, ending here. Looks most like he stole him out of his 13-year-old daughter's panty drawer.
Yeah.
Quite appropriate.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
So anyway, this Yank says to me, "Oi, you're from Australia. Isn't Australian rules football the same as rugby?" And I said, "Are you pissing, mate? Are you quite serious? There's no similarity. Don't you Yanks know? Rugby's played on a grid like American football. Aussie rules football is played on an oval like you'd find a fine cricket match. You Yanks know what cricket is, right? That's what you stole from us and invented baseball. Anyway, story for another day. However, for those folks who want to be educated, if you're playing rugby, you can only move the ball forward by throwing the ball backward. I know that doesn't make sense, but the only way the ball can go forward is if you kick it. If you want the ball to go forward otherwise, you got to throw it backwards to your next mate, and so on and so forth, and you move the ball down the field. And then, when you score, it's called a try. Nice try. Great try. That's where you Yanks stole that expression from us. And a try is worth 5 points. You pilligan. I'm referring to the fella in the budgie smugglers anyway. And by the way, the point after try, that's worth 2 points. And you kick the point after the try from wherever you touch down. Sound familiar? That's right. Yanks stole touchdown from us too. Aussie rules football played on the oval. You can pass the ball forward. You can pass the ball backward. The only way you can pass it is with your hand, or you kick it to your mate down the field. If he catches it on the fly, everybody has to move back, and you've got the freedom to kick it to your next mate and move it towards the goal. Now, the only way you're going to score in Aussie rules football is to kick that oblong ball through those posts. And if you miss the 2 skinny posts that are really tall, you've got shorter posts on the outside. That's good for a point. That's called a behind. No jokes, please.
Well, there's going to be plenty of jokes, I can guarantee you.
So if there are any questions about rugby or Australian rules football, keep those cards and letters coming. I sent that out there from my mate Craig. This is Big Kev from me to you. Enjoy, mate.
And apologies to Australia once again. Hope you enjoyed that Aussie update. Moving on. Alright guys, well, you may notice we're not holding cigars right now because we got to talking. Father-son chats, they usually go pretty deep, pretty long.
I cried off camera. It's over.
So, I smoked my cigar so far down to the nub that the wrapper came off and it's just down to the binder. Still smoking.
Yeah, I don't think mine's big enough to pick up, but
no, like I'm barely holding on.
Yeah.
This thing is coming apart, but
yeah.
That is in no way a negative because it was so good. I just kept smoking it even while it was falling apart at that very last bit. It didn't start until that very last bit.
And by the way, it wasn't burning my fingers,
no.
Which was amazing.
No, very well constructed, very well blended, very well done. The flavor was fantastic, consistent all the way through. Didn't transition or anything like that.
Absolutely.
And still kind of maintain that, woody, chocolatey, even a little bit of bready flavor. Just a little bit here and there.
It was like butter.
It was like butter.
It was like 2 sticks of butter lashed together in a rough-hewn manner.
All of you Saturday Night Live fans with Mike Myers will
You'll
understand. Yeah, you'll know exactly what that is.
We steal from the pros all the time.
Yes, I did a bit from All Things Scottish when I was smoking a cigar the other day because it was freaking huge.
That's right.
So, but no, the 2 Brothers Maduro, very good. I am so glad that I stumbled upon their page on Instagram. Glad that I got to share it with my pop.
Right.
Because he has continued to trust me more and more with my my taste in cigars.
Who knew? He actually knows what he's talking about.
Right, who knew? But
sometimes.
This guy has...
Don't want to pump up his tires too much.
So, but no, my dad has jumped on board a couple of the trains that I'm smoking and all that kind of stuff, and he enjoys them. And I think this is another one that he definitely enjoyed. And great smoke, fantastic flavor, great smoke output, good construction all around. Dad, if you were to give this a rating, because you know how like cigar magazines give, you know, ratings of certain cigars. You know, there's cigars that rate like 90 plus all the time, every year, no matter what. If you were to give this cigar rating, the Kevin Garrett rating, original Dad Smoking Cigars rating, what would you give it?
Well, I'm gonna use a comparison to draw, so you know I'm not out of my mind.
Yeah.
One of my favorite cigars is the Oliva Milano, and that was Cigar of the Year at one point in time. It's a $15 cigar all day, every day.
Yep.
What I call a desert island smoke. And if I was forced to choose one and that was the one I had to choose, I wouldn't shed a tear. I would say this was every bit as good, but a little more on the peppery side. So I would give this a solid 90 points.
Yep. I would say, yeah, definitely a 90 cigar through and through. Very good. I think we're the first ones in California to actually review it. So far as I know, I could be wrong. By the time this goes up, this may be different or not be accurate. So I'm definitely...
No, we planted a flag. We're the first because we're awesome.
Yes, we are. So,
and we know all the words to Sweet Home Alabama. So.
Oh, you do. I don't. So,
but you could play all the notes.
I could try. It's been a while. I'm rusty. My calluses are gone.
My boy needs to have more faith.
Yes, I do. I definitely do. So, but... great cigar, fantastic smoke, and 10 out of 10 would smoke it again, and I got a couple more, so should be able to do that.
Yeah, that rhymed.
Exactly. So awesome cigar. Glad we got to smoke it together, review it together, first review together, and I think it went very well. Aussie,
very well?
Yeah, very well, yes. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, be sure to give it a like, share it with someone you think might enjoy this cigar. Leave your comments down below on what you thought and everything like that. And if there's any other hidden gems you guys might know about, definitely share them, because I'm all about finding cigars I've never heard of and trying them. And I know this guy is too. So again, hope you enjoyed. And as always, we will catch you in the next one.
Stay smoky, my friends.
Exactly.
Hey guys, thanks again for tuning into this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also follow Dad Smoking Cigars on dads_smoking_cigars on Instagram, and be sure to check us out on Facebook. Until then, guys, stay smoky, and I'll see you in the next one.